driving to San Diego from Seattle, Washington. Let's see here. Okay, I got new managing moderators. It can support our channel in even more ways. Okay. I wonder if this is even working. Is this even working? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What is crack lacking? I look ridiculous. Driving to San Diego, California. Stuck in traffic north of Portland. There must have been a crash of some sort. Let's see here. Just playing with the setting. Lighting's on. Is it? Oh, lighting is on. That makes a difference. We'll keep the lighting on. All right, folks. Let's see here. Top chat. Live chat. Live chat. Welcome to live chat. All right. Well, let's see. I'm driving next to Interwest Metals Incorporated. Thing about driving is I got all this stuff in here, so I'm jiggling and jangling. I just drank a white peach liquid IV. Oh, I guess I got some powder coming out here. Let's see. I think it only works. Does liquid IV work if you just ate it raw? This stream is sponsored by Liquid IV White Peach, the whitest of peaches. What is the whitest of peaches? What's the whitest peach? White peach. I think I prefer. I don't know. I think a yellow peach is what I. There's something. Isn't there something just so magical? Should we go windows down for a second since we're just sitting here? That sounds all right. Got my hoodie tucked back. Okay, so there's something magical about a peach that you like. Think about it. Just it's summertime. Summertime. It's a hot summer day. Let's say you live in the lower Midwest or the South, somewhere in the southern U.S., United States for international viewers. And see, the bummer about this, I got this cooler right here. It's got some sparkling waters in there, but I did have my water bottles. I already drank my water bottles, but kind of messes up. I like to put my arm up like this. You can't really do it. I got my backpack in my passenger seat. Can't really do that either. It's just like awkward because the chair is pushed forward. As you can see there, the chair is pushed forward. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you're in like the South or lower Midwest, somewhere where it gets real hot and humid. And man, we have so many live viewers here. This is crazy. I gotta step up the stream here. Stream. Maybe we should Twitch. Should we Twitch later? Okay, so your picture. You're in the South or lower Midwest, somewhere where it gets real hot and humid in the summer, and you're just out playing touch football or soccer. Could be either one of those. And you're all sweaty and hot, and you come in, you get a glass of iced sweet tea with maybe a little bit of lemon, fresh squeezed lemon in there. It's delicious. And then mother comes home and she just got back from the grocery store, and um, she she got three yellow peaches, and she put them next to the cold stuff in the grocery bag so they are chilled ripe. yellow peaches and you take a bite in them over the sink, and the juices just get all over your face and drip down your shirt. You don't care though, because your shirt just drenched your sweat anyways. It just blends into the sweat, and you just get to enjoy that yellow. There's something about the yellow peach. And I remember this a while ago. A while ago. This is probably two or so summers ago, I'd say. I was doing this comedy show. I had a gig at like a showcase comedy show at Laughs Comedy Club in Seattle, Washington, and I was doing like a short, like little video promoting the show, trying to get some, just do the social game, trying to do that social game, gaming it up for the socials. And I was taking my dog on a walk, and there was this box of peaches, like not like on the side. I mean, basically on the sidewalk. They were probably like a quarter on the grass. That grassy area between the sidewalk and the street is pretty common in the United States of America. About a quarter of the peach box was on the grass, and about three-quarters of the box was on the sidewalk. And it probably had, like, I don't know, let's just say a dozen peaches in there. And then, so I like showed that on the video, and I was like, if you come to the show tonight, I will bring you a peach. And I was like, where do I get my peaches? I get my peaches from the sidewalk. I get my peaches from the sidewalk. Yeah. It's like a little tune, a little ditty bop, a little ditty. I sang about, no ditty. I sang about peaches. I get my peaches on the sidewalk. I get my peaches on the sidewalk. Yeah. This traffic's so bad. This is gonna add so much time. Uh, where you get peaches, Mike? I get my peaches on the sidewalk. Now I'm talking about peaches right now. What is that? A peach tree right there? I mean, look at that right there, right there. Are those not? Those are highway peaches right there. I mean, someone came down here and planted a peach tree. Can you grow peaches in the Pacific Northwest? I mean, I'm just north of Portland. Right in. Let's see what mile marker. When I see a mile marker, I'll update you guys. So we got a peach tree. Drop in the chat where you guys are watching from. Let's see where we got. We got some folks tuning in from. Drop in the chat where you're watching from. I got a viewer in Bulgaria. Oh, a Bulgarian. Welcome. What time is it in Bulgaria? Bulgari. Oh, we left Seattle. We were supposed to leave Seattle at like 5:30 this morning, but ended up. I mean, back of the car on like a bike rack, checking in on those. They're looking good right now. Took those off. Took like some valuables into where we were staying last night. Had to move out of our place yesterday. It was the 31st of July, so in order to avoid paying more rent, because we're already paying rent for our place in San Diego, I had to move out last night, and probably talk about this on the next episode of Mikey's Orbital Garbage Project, which you don't know, of a podcast about my journey to collect a piece of space trash, which had a really fun episode a couple of weeks ago about Jimothy. We did like a FaceTime interview with a veterinarian. I messed up the audio, so I'm just so bummed. I really messed it up, and I tried to fix it in post production, but it did not turn out. Did not turn out that good. But man, we got a Georgia listener. Georgia, Georgia. I remember I worked at the YMCA of the Rockies. What year this probably would have been, like, maybe, let's say it was like 2017, maybe 2017 or 2018. I'm guessing 2017. I worked out at the YMCA of the Rockies at this Christian summer camp, and part of the gig was you. Uh, so I worked at the summer camp at the YMCA of the Rockies. So I wasn't employed by the YMCA of the Rockies, but I stayed on site at the YMCA of the Rockies. And part of the gig was we got we got free room and board. We got free room and board if we worked for 8 hours for the YMCA of the Rockies there in Estes Park, which is beautiful. It's like right up nestled to the Rocky Mountain National Park. You can see this mountain range, uh, CCY, Chapin, Chiquita, Ypsilon, I believe, like from the front porch of like the main YMCA like admin building. It's like beautiful. It's like one of the most beautiful places. It's like I hung out there, read books, read the Bible, read talked to friends, just spent so much time on that porch looking out over those mountains. Just really awesome. Anyways, you work 8 hours for them, you get free room and board for the whole summer. So 8 hours a week. And my gig was to work in the dish room. So I had to clean everybody's dishes, both staff and people who were just staying there and wanted to eat in the cafeteria while they stayed at the YMCA, which is like a resort, not like a gym. They had like gym equipment there, but it was like mostly just like a resort, like a mountain resort. Anyway, so there was this girl um, who was from a country. They would get like a lot of international like students come and work there for the summer. People from all over the world would come and work at the YMCA of the Rockies. And there was this girl, I think from like a country either in like northern Africa or like the Middle East, kind of like in that area of the world. And her name was Georgia. And so every time she worked in the cafeteria, she like brought the food out and I cleaned the dishes. Every time I'd be working a shift with Georgia, I'd be like, Georgia, Georgia. How's that song go? I think like the kind of rhythm of that is right, but it's not Georgia, Georgia. I can't remember anything more of that song except for that, just that little ditty part right there. Um, now, do you think P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy chose Diddy? I don't know. Is that no? Sean Combs is his government. Dude. Do you think he chose Diddy because like you sing a little ditty? It's like really catchy, and he had like a little catchy stuff. Oh man, so this is good. Let me drink some coffee here. It's crazy how many on this live stream. I mean, it's 10:18 a.m. local time. Man, that's just crazy. Right now, let's see what's around me. So this is the first cop car we've seen. We've been stuck in this traffic for already like 25 minutes. First cop car I've seen. He's rolling up on the shoulder. I'm looking at these people in traffic with me, and they are livid. I mean, you can see it on their faces. I mean, just like looking around, like, what's going on here? I'm late. I'm mad. It's so funny. Uh, it, and I should be the most in a hurry because I'm driving to San Diego. Now we're doing that over the course of 3 days. So this is the first live stream. I mean, I imagine we're going to be doing this much more. Honestly, I may not be streaming much more for this part one because I'm all out of water and my throat's beginning to get dry. I got this cold about 2 weeks ago and I got this like nasal drip. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. I got the Washington State Department of Transportation incident team here on site. So it looks like we got two incident response team, and I got a it's not like a Lexus. It's like what's the car? Like a Malibu, uh, Impala, something like that, like a newer one. That's pulled over. Looks a little beat up. Doesn't look like there was an accident, but then there's maybe because then there's a RV truck, um, like a not RV, like a whole RV pulled over to the side in front of it, and there's a couple highway patrolmen interviewing. I better pay attention. I'm about to about to cause another accident. But the incident response team's already here, so it'll be good to go. Is that getting loud with the window down? I'll roll the window up. Sorry. I turn the AC on. How's that sound for you guys? Does it sound good? Let me know if the AC is too loud. Oh, okay. So, but yeah, all these people, and then the back of that RV had a Tommy Bahama chair on it, just strapped to the back. Which I'm like, y'all ain't got room in the RV for that. I mean, it's like a 40-foot RV, if not larger than that. Bring that chair inside. What are you doing out there? It's gonna get all dirty. But so that's good. Yeah, all the people here. We are still in Washington. We haven't made it to Portland yet. Oh, Rip City, dude. Oh, Portlandia, the sketch comedy show, is on the Netflix now, I hear, because I knew that, not because I even saw it on the Netflix. I gotta get these sunglasses on. I'm sorry. It's like cloudy, but it's like just bright enough where I got these light blue eyes and I cannot handle any amount of like sunlight. It just wears on my eyes. They get tired. I gotta squint and it's just painful. Anyways, we're loading up the cars. Yeah, so we did a pod. So we shipped most of our stuff like 2 weeks ago in the pod. All right. And welcome in. We got some more watchers. I mean, we got hundreds of people on this live right now. We're driving to San Diego, so we did this pod. We loaded up the pod about 2 weeks ago and shoved all our stuff in there. And they took that out. So we kept some of our like essential stuff. We were living in Seattle for like 2 more weeks before inevitably now we're driving down, stuck in traffic here north of Portland, and loading up the car yesterday, and we were just guessing. All right, we think this is going to fit. We have two cars. We have a Volkswagen Jetta, which I'm here packed out in right now, and we have a 20. This is a 2012 Volkswagen Jetta, and then we have a 2017 Dodge Journey, and that's what my wife and my brother-in-law is driving. They're ahead of me right now with our dog, packed to the brim as well. We weren't sure what was going to fit in there, but we fit everything. Spoiler alert: we fit everything but one tub, which had like some like car cleaning supplies, which um, that's actually a very nice tub. I'm more sad about leaving the tub behind than I am a message. We're still in traffic, but I messed everything up by hopping off. So sorry if anybody got booted from that, or if you hopped off. I don't blame you. Probably thought it was over. Anyway, so I'm loading up the car. We thought we were going to fit everything, and I had this tool cart my parents gifted me. Would have been 2020. They gifted it to me right before I moved out to Washington from Missouri. They gifted it to me, and it's like this really nice tool cart. And I really wanted to bring it, but it's like a pain to take apart. Like it's so many like bolts, and so it's. Whenever I moved out to Washington, I disassembled it. Um, I didn't want to do that again, but I still wanted to bring it with us down to San Diego for the move down there. But I was like, I don't want to just assemble this thing again. It's like so much, and it never went back to. I put everything back in the right place, but it didn't like quite the drawer, like the tool drawer itself, like didn't quite work as well. Anyway, so I was like, I had this brilliant idea. Why don't I just strap it to the top of the journey? That way we can take it. I was doing that, and I was attaching these like bungee cables to like connect it to the rack of the journey, and I was like pulling these bungee cords like as tight as I could to like really give it some good tension. And one of them snapped, and it was in my hand, so like, my fist came back. And I have this bad habit, just like Michael Jordan. Whenever I'm focusing, I have my tongue out, and I like smashed my mouth. My tongue was out. I was like, and I bit down on my tongue, tore this like gash about like that big, like long, and it was like if you like if I touched my tongue, it would like separate. Like you could see like the gas. It was like oh, disgusting to look, but it hurt so bad. It's healed up a little bit today. You can see it, but sorry for showing you my tongue. That was weird. I promise I'll never do that again. I did that at I was doing this joke. I don't even remember what the joke was, but I was uh like an inappropriate joke or whatever. But I was like doing like this like licking the air in a joke, and it like really freaked people out. And so I'll never do that again. But can you touch your tongue? Can you touch your nose? Can you touch your nose with your tongue? A little trick. I've always wanted to do that like tongue curl thing. Like people like fold their tongue into like a clover. I never. I think some people are born with it. Some people aren't. People say that you can like learn it, but I think it's like chewing bubble gum. I don't think everyone like not chewing like blowing a bubble with bubble gum is what I meant to say. I don't think everyone has like the ability to do it. I remember this one time I used to race BMX. This is before I did Taekwondo. I was a young pup. Uh, uh, it's like a on like a dirt track. So you have like a bike, just a bicycle. You race this dirt track down a hill. You got like turns and everything. And this one night, probably like a Wednesday night, I think, is when we did it. We also did weekend stuff too, I think. But this was like a Wednesday. Maybe I don't know when it was exactly. I'm gonna let this guy merge in. I'm like really getting into letting people merge. It's kind of like my new thing. But for this car ride at least. Anyways, we're doing this like relay race. So we're on teams. So like you would do like a portion of the track on your bike, and then you would have to do some sort of like skill or activity before your teammate could their leg, like a relay race. And mine was blowing a bubble. Now I don't know who thought it was a good idea. It was common knowledge that I could not blow a bubble. And I got there, and I mean, is there anything just more like humiliating and like embarrassing? I did my leg of the race, and I'm there, and they give me the bubble gum. I'm chewing it. I'm chewing it. I'm chewing it. I'm chewing it. I'm letting you in. See, I'm letting people in, and they get all irritated. Like, let me in, dude. Chill, Honda Accord. License plate AX9666. That's your issue right there. You got the devil all wrapped up in your car. No wonder you're in a bad mood. Anyway, so I'm there. I'm chewing this like it's probably like that. What's that classic like Hubba Bubba? Like that big pink brick, the big pink brick, like the circle like that. I'm chewing that. I'm trying to blow the bubble. I cannot do it. I mean, I'm there for like everyone has gone. Everybody in my leg of the race, the other teams they're well beyond. I'm still there, and eventually, I'm like trying to blow a bubble, trying to blow a bubble, and eventually, the moderator, like the judge for that stage, was like, "Just go on, just go," And I never blew that bubble. I never. I want to write a joke about the about that. That's got to be Bubble Boy. Bubble Boy. Um, Bubble Boy. People would just call me afterwards. They'd be like, "Boy, hey, boy, I got some bubble gum. Can you blow me a bubble? My life is on the line." If they were like, "My life is on the line. Can you blow me a bubble? Hey, Mikey, can you blow me a bubble?" Never could. Never could blow that bubble. Man, I've got some weird energy right now. I am sleep deprived. It's been a long week packing up the apartment, sleeping on foam mattresses. It is getting hot in here. Sorry about this. Turn this AC. I'm about to wrap this up because my throat's like I said. I got that cold 2 weeks ago, and I still got this. It's not quite back to like talking for a long time, which I got to get up to. What you been up to, Mike? Shoot, I've been moving, boy. I wanted to get into more voices too. I don't really want to do. I mean, accents. I mean, I think we're generally, as in American culture, I think we've moved beyond. I wonder if that if you're doing comedy in like Latin America or I mean, I think the UK is probably a little bit more tight about that kind of stuff than even the US is. But I wonder if like if you're doing comedy in like Latin America, maybe or South America, even like the Middle East or Africa. I wonder, or Asia, the other continents, Australia. Australia probably is pretty similar though. I think. And I really got to focus up. I'll be driving 70 miles per hour at some point. But thank you all for part one, day one, part one, driving in San Diego. Um, if you're a listener or viewer of Mikey's Orbital Garbage Project, I think the episode is probably going to come out late this next week because I didn't film. I meant to film an episode yesterday before leaving, but this is kind of, I mean, this is kind of like it. I'm probably it's not as visually appealing or sound is much different. I don't know. Probably more focused. Anyways, I got to get up out of here. Uh, Mikey's Orbital Garbage Project coming soon this week, probably like Thursday or Friday this week, I bet. First episode in San Diego. That'll be pretty fun. Maybe we even film it from the beach. That'd be fun, dude. On the beach in the spacesuit, dude. On the beach with a spacesuit. Oh, that's something to look forward to. Oh, guys, together we will clean up our orbital junkyard.